Services for 3 family members killed in a murder-suicide will take place next week at the same time at a prominent church in Atlanta. Police say Marcia Edwards shot and killed her daughter Erin, son Chris, then took her own life on Wednesday. The family had connections to City Hall and Morehouse. 11 Alive's Doug Richards joins us in the newsroom with more details. Doug.
Jeff, all 3 of the family members found dead in Cobb County Wednesday, including the mother, who police say pulled the trigger, will have a joint service at Southwest Atlanta's Cascade United Methodist Church. This story begs the question of why, and it's a question that may never fully get answered. The social media of Marcia Edwards is bursting with smiling photos of her and her 2 children, daughter Erin, a Boston University scholar, and son Chris, a worker in the office of Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, with no obvious signs of impending violence or suicide.
In a lot of cases, it's not obvious. People don't want you to know.
Travis Fretwell specializes in suicide prevention. 2 weeks ago, Thursday, August 8th, Marcia Edwards posted photos of herself with her son Chris at an event in Miami they'd attended together. 3 days later, August 11th, Marcia Edwards posted photos of herself with her daughter Erin. It was the start of what appears to have been an 8-day visit to Italy. Pictures in Venice, Pisa, and concluding Monday, August 19th, with the Vatican in Rome. The following day, Tuesday, August 20th, they were in Atlanta. Erin Edwards had dinner with her father, Dr. Christopher Edwards, who'd been married to Erin's mother. Erin was due to go to Boston the next day to return to college. Wednesday, August 21st, Chris Edwards failed to show up for work at his job at Atlanta City Hall. His supervisor called his dad. That same day, Dr. Edwards repeatedly tried to reach his son, daughter, and ex-wife. When he couldn't, he asked a relative to call Cobb County Police. Dr. Edwards met police at what they learned was a crime scene. Within that timeline, the violence, the suicide, seem inexplicable.
Sometimes things appear to be really good. Sometimes the fact that things are really good can be actually a sign of some suicidal behavior.
Fretwell says that's the case, especially if the sunny behavior seems out of character. He was not speaking about this particular case. And we can't say whether that was the case with Marcia Edwards, and I'm not sure we ever will be able to either, Jeff.
Doug, thank you. If you need help, you can reach out to the Georgia Crisis and Access Hotline. That number is at the bottom of your screen right now. You can also go to mygcal.com.
Just shot them. Hey, dude right here just shot them. Dude right here just shot all them down there.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
Breaking right now at noon, and this is just a marine mystery. Thousands of dead fish are found in the bay.
This is happening off the coast of Miami.
And that's exactly where we find Local 10's Louis Aguirre.
He's joining us live from the scene of this really disturbing discovery in the water.
Yeah, specifically, we are at a Morningside Park. My phone has been blowing up for 2 days. People sending me videos and pictures of this horrific sight right here. You're looking at it. Residents living along Biscayne Bay waking up to find hundreds of dead fish floating in the water. And while this may seem like a mystery, environmentalists fear this is exactly what they've been warning about for years.
This is what I saw yesterday morning. There wasn't as many dead fish as there were yesterday afternoon and this morning, but you can see.
Every morning, Catherine Meixel starts her day with a swim in Biscayne Bay near her home in Morningside. But she was not expecting to see this.
And all of a sudden, we were looking around us and we realized that we were in a sea of dead fish, of all different types of fish and all different sizes. We just started like literally picking up fish and pushing fish away from us. And we're like, oh my goodness, that something is wrong. So we cut our swim short.
Hundreds of dead fish of every shape, size, and species. She took out her cell phone and started recording.
Said this morning.
She sent the video to the environmental watchdog group Miami Waterkeeper, who took a sample of the bay water for the FWC to analyze and check for toxins. But environmentalists fear this is no mystery, but rather the ominous sign they've been warning about for years. We are killing Biscayne Bay.
And this is it. This is what we've been warning about, and we're starting to see fish die. We've already seen our seagrass die, and this is the big red flashing arrow that we have a problem. We are beyond the time to act.
Kapatıyorum. Of, Allah kahretmesin. Ay, dışarıda bir sürü yer yapıldı.
Allah, apartman gitti. Allah. Apartman gitti ya. Çıkın ya, çıkın. Çıkın.
And you find that every time you are trying to control in one region, there is another swarm that is happening in a different region, and it is not possible to control them simultaneously because most of the time they are at different stages. So it requires a lot of personnel and capacity to be able to undertake all the control operation and also managing the surveillance in terms of the ground team. When you want to load an aeroplane early in the morning, there is also the restrictions of timing and also locating the swarms because of the curfew. However, we are trying to come up with innovative ways like reducing the number of populations that are being met at once for the training, as well as also engaging the security officers so that they can allow a small extension of time for the locust scouts as well as the operation team.
The small-scale farmers, it's a very big problem, and for the food security of Kenya, especially after a problem like the coronavirus, how are we going to feed Kenya? All of our produce is for local consumption, and yeah, I think everyone needs to take this seriously and support everywhere you can, because it's a very big problem for Kenya as a whole.
There is beauty rising from these ashes. There is a new life in these dry bones. There's a revival flowing like a fountain. There's a new song waiting to be sung. Well, our deliverer's coming. Our deliverer's coming. Every burden one day will be lifted, and every broken heart will be redeemed. The Lord Almighty is coming to our rescue. Salvation's waiting for all who will believe. Our deliverer's coming. With salvation in His way, our deliverer's coming.
The state of our union is strong. Unemployment is the lowest in history. Poverty has been eradicated. Crime is non-existent. Let us give thanks. Let us give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks.
Please rise to greet our legislature. There is beauty rising from these ashes. There is a new life in these dry bones. There's a revival flowing like a fountain. There's a new song waiting to be sung. Well, our deliverer's coming.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, China ate your lunch, Joe. And
You're
by
the
way,
worst
you were a
president
vice-
America has ever had.
Hey,
Come
Joe,
on. I'm not here to call out his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar.
But you
I just
agreed-
want to
Hey,
make sure.
Joe, you're the liar.
I want to make sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
I want to make
Mr.
sure.
President, can you let him finish, sir?
No, he doesn't know how to do that.
You know what?
Absolutely not
Stop.
true.
You're going to
Not
have
true.
Gentlemen. I hate to raise
Chris,
my voice,
he's
but I
on
see it seems
tape.
to be. Why should I be different than the two of you?
I will tell you very simply, we won the election. Elections have consequences. We have the Senate, we have the White House, and we have a phenomenal nominee, respected by all.
The American people have a right to have a say in who the Supreme Court nominee is. And that say occurs when they vote for United States senators and when they vote for the President of the United States. They're not going to get that chance now because we're in the middle of an election already. He panicked or he just looked at the stock market. One of the two, because guess what? A lot of people died, and a lot more are going to die unless he gets a lot smarter.
If we would have listened to you, the country would have been left wide open. Millions of people would have died, not 200,000. And
we also discussed the challenges presented to the world by the Chinese Communist Party and the challenges that that same party presents to the people of China. We're all overcoming the virus that the CCP allowed out of Wuhan. While we're all recovering, the party's aggression abroad and abuses at home have gotten even worse. We appreciate the steps that the British government has taken to face the China challenge in recent months. That includes remarkable work speaking up for the people of Hong Kong and offering many of them refuge, calling out repression in Xinjiang and banning Huawei while working to phase out untrusted equipment. The United Kingdom and the United States, I know, will always stand together in the defense of freedom.
이 자리를 빌어 지금 이 시각도 악성 비루스에 의한 병화와 싸우고 있는 전 세계의 모든 이들에게 따뜻한 위로의 마음을 보내며 진심으로 마음속 깊이 모든 사람들의 건강이 제발 지켜지고 행복과 웃음이 지켜지기를 간절히 바랍니다. 사랑하는 남녘의 동포들에게도 따뜻한 이 마음을 정히 보내며 하루빨리 이 보건 위기가 극복되고 복과 남이 다시 두 손을 마주 잡는 날이 찾아오기를 기원합니다.
There